Right, it's your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Be Ready So You Don't Have to Get Ready. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson in the first place because I've been meditating on Jacob's trouble, the past few days. Because I just did a video about a few days ago, an in-transit video speaking on the book of Eli. I watched that movie again, and the spirit that Eli was in is the exact same spirit that we need to be in within these last days. And then, people call that movie How Life Will Be after the apocalypse was done and everything like that. It was supposed to apocalyptic movie, but as we all know, this is actually a pre-apocalyptic movie, because all of those things are going to be happening before the actual destruction comes, because we all understand the actual destruction is going to come when Yahweh Shai comes back with the angels and the nuclear missiles be shot over here to destroy America. That's when the end is going to come. All right, so we all understand that these times of trouble, which is Jacob's trouble, is going to happen before that time. And then, I'm just over here meditating like, man, it's about to get real out here, man. Then, I'm over here looking at, the whole story about Sakari recently, how they got shot at while they were at camp. I believe like a couple of days ago, a few days ago or something like that. And, now they out here wearing bulletproof vests and everything like that, so then they can protect themselves from the demons that's out here. And the brother from Chicago, brother Gabar, he just did a video speaking about this, on how all we need is the Lord, man, to protect us. We're not supposed to be going out there with bulletproof vests, weapons, and so forth and so on, man. And then it was I saw a post from prophets of Babylon, and they were speaking about the whole Sakari thing too. And they was like, man, look at this. They wearing bulletproof vests and everything like that. They was like, if they doing all of these things right now, they wouldn't last 2 days within Jacob's trouble, man. Because we all understand during Jacob's trouble, it's just going to be all out hell. It's just going to be all out chaos going on, all right? Because this is going to be things happening that we never thought could happen, man. We about to see the true nature of evil people, even though we seeing them right now. But we about to see them upgraded, man. We about to see how people really are when they're in situations that's uncomfortable. When they're in situations where they feel like they're not about to live, they see that they're getting ready to die, they see that they're getting ready to get locked up, or whatever the case may be, we about to see the true nature of people, man. And we about to be in the midst of it, okay? That's why I want to do this video and name it, Get Ready So You Don't Have to Be Ready. Be ready so you don't have to get ready, Salakia, because at the end of the day, as we all know, the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. We do not know what second he's going to show up or what second he's going to have things happen, man. So we could be sleeping in the middle of the night, or we could just be doing things on our daily routines, and then something just happened in the middle of the day, and then next thing you know, you just have to be prepared to just drop everything, man. Drop everything and roll within the spirit. Because if you don't, you doomed. Point blank period, man. And this is what we got to prepare ourselves for, man. We understand times of trouble is coming, man. So we got to be ready. So let's start off in Sirach. Because Sirach chapter 2, that definitely gets straight to the point of how we supposed to be. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. That's plain, man. Prepare thy soul for temptation. One of the things that we understand we're going to be tempted with is the MOB, which is the microchip that they're going to make mandatory soon, man. They already getting you prepared and seeing and preparing you for what's to come just with this jab thing, man. If you don't take the jab, in certain countries, they talk about locking people up, putting them in camps or whatever the case may be. You could lose your job if you don't take it. And that's the Apostle Tahar said. This is a prelude to the chip, man. Okay? This is one of the things we're going to be tempted with. Because you got to remember, man, we about to be out here, and it might become a time where, man, we might not see any food, man. Any food. And then Esau come out of nowhere and be like, look, as long as you take this chip, we'll feed you, man. You know how many Jakes is getting ready to do that, man? Within that time? They're going to get ready to do that, man. And they're going to run toward Esau because they already look at Esau as their master, their savior right now, man. But we don't. We look toward Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. He's going to be our savior. He's going to be our protection. He's going to be the one that's going to provide us in the times of trouble. When we need things, he's going to have miracles happen, man. Let's read it again. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And that's what we're doing now, man. We serving the Lord by following his commandments, statutes, and laws to our best abilities every day. Doing this work. Meditating within the scriptures all the time, man. Because this is all we got. This is all we got. And we understand once we serve the Lord, he's going to have us go through certain things to see if you really believe in him. One of those things is going to be, a lot of the times he's going to really see if you believe in him, is going to be during Jacob's trouble. You got a lot of brothers now, you know, or brothers that have been in the truth or whatever the case may be, and you know, they fell off or whatever the case may be, and then, you know, they just went to doing what they wanted to do. They didn't repent. They didn't want to correct themselves or anything like that. And this is nothing. This is nothing. If you that weak now, you already know you wasn't going to make it during Jacob's trouble. You already know you wasn't going to make it, man. All right? So at the end of the day, you got to prepare yourself for temptation. You got to prepare yourself for certain situations that the Lord might have you go through, whether you like it or not. You got to keep enduring in this thing, man, because we all want to reach salvation, man. Okay? Verse 2, it says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Constantly endure, man. When these times come, man, and like I said, when we realize that we are actually living through Jacob's trouble, we have to endure anyway. For instance, you know, in the book of Eli, you know, when he was getting ready to get food or whatever and everything like that, he had a close ear so he could listen out for the animals and then make the correct moves to get those animals. Like in the movie, he was eating crows and cats or whatever the case may be. But we understand even during Jacob's trouble, we not supposed to be doing that, man. Eating unclean foods is an abomination. It's an abomination, man. We understand we only can eat the foods that the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, told us to eat, man. So it could be a time where your stomach is just super rumbling, man. Super rumbling. You know, brrr, like... you know, just going in for no reason, right? And then a random animal will walk in front of you and everything like that. But you realize it's an animal that you can't eat. You can't fold, man. You can't fold. I don't care how hungry you are. I don't care if you feel like you're getting ready to starve. You cannot fold, man. You're supposed to wait on the Lord, man. Wait on the Lord. He said he was going to feed his elect. He said his elect shall eat. His elect shall drink. Okay? He's going to guide you to the correct animals that you can eat, man. And he's going to make sure that you have enough so you can keep going. That's what you got to do, man. All right? You got to wait on the Lord. He's going to provide, man. Verse 3 says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to be increased at the end. We're looking to be increased within the spirit, too. You know, we're looking to be increased within the spirit during Jacob's trouble. And of course, the ultimate way you're going to be increased is when you're saved. But right now, we're looking for that spirit to come upon us to uplift us, man. Because during that time, you know, right now we have faith. We're listening to the brothers' videos. We're doing the videos. We're trying to do the best we can according to these commandments, statutes, and laws. But when Jacob's trouble comes, man, we're going to have that spirit upon us lifted up to 144%, man. We're going to have to literally walk by faith all day, man. Just like in the book of Eli, man. You got into certain situations and you're like, how you going to get out of this? You know, you're like, how you going to get out of this? You surrounded by all these dudes or whatever, and they definitely going to kill you. You know? But what he do? He said the correct thing, made the correct moves, and he got up out of it. Hey, the scriptures say, don't worry about what you're going to say when you in a time of temptation, when you're going through the fire. Most High said he's going to have you say the correct things. He's going to have you make the correct moves in the situations that he's going to put you in, man. You're not supposed to worry about anything. We're just supposed to walk and make sure our eyes and our ears are open to everything and keep our faith within the Lord, man. Point blank, period. Verse 4, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient, but thou art changed to a lower state. We definitely going to be changed to a lower state during those times. The lowest of the lowest of estates, man. You know? Because that's the time of Jacob's trouble. The time when you literally going to be walking outside and seeing people kill each other left and right, eating each other. Martial law was out here, breaking into people's cribs. You know, taking everything that you have. You know, taking your wives, and taking your husbands. Because you already know they're going to be doing that, man. You already know these troops out here. They're not just going to be looking for wives. A lot of these dudes out here, man, they unseemly, man. They're going to be taking husbands too, man, taking men. The scriptures say grown men is going to be afraid during these times, man. All right? The tallest of the tallest of men, the biggest of men, the muscular men, whoever it is, man, the toughest. Even they going to be afraid, man. And this is what makes me laugh when I think about Jake, because, you know, Jake, man, he grew up in the hood and everything. You know, we all grew up in the ghettos, you know, and whatever the case may be, right? And then Jake always feel like he's so tough because, you know, he probably was a part of the gangs or whatever and everything like that. He went through the street life and all of that, and he made it through and everything like that. He went to war, you know, especially, you know, 'cause I've seen it. You know, I'm from Chicago. You know, we know all about the GDs, the Stones, the Vice Lords, Four Corner Hustlers, and all of them, man, you know. And then Jake will brag if he gets to live a long time, and, you know, he got stories to tell. And, you know, ain't nothing, you know, ain't nothing wrong with having stories to tell, but Jake like to act like he's just the toughest of the people, you know. You're like, yeah, man, I got, you know, like 50 Cent, you know, I got shot 9 times, man, but look at me now, and shit like that, man. And all you was doing was just killing your own people, killing each other, serving your own people dope, drugs, whatever the case may be, right? And they feel like just because, you know, they survived certain shootouts or fights or whatever the case may be, they tough, man. They the shit, pretty much. But at the end of the day, that ain't nothing compared to what's getting ready to happen. All of these so-called tough dudes out here, man, it's gonna be a wrap, man. It's gonna be a wrap. Like I said, when troops are out here, man, with your close friends, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors, whoever the case may be, when people realize that they can't go to the store, they can't even leave their area, everybody's going to be on curfews, stores are going to be empty. We seeing it now. When they realize that they can't have access to things that they need in order to live, they're going to start doing things to survive, man. And one of those things they're going to do, they're going to become evil. They're going to become evil. You already were wicked. You already were wicked, but now you're going to be even more wicked. People are going to be even more wicked and evil in those times, man. Because people are not going to be thinking about coming together. They're not going to be thinking about that. They're not going to be thinking about having groups come together so they can survive during the apocalypse. It's not meant for everybody to survive anyway. Like we all know in the scriptures, 2/3 of our people are going to die, and the heathen nations definitely going to die. Only people that's going to make it out of here is the elect. But when that time comes, when the people that you thought you were cool with, man, that growing up in the hood and having your little stories ain't going to mean shit then, man. You're going to have to you really going to be going through things, man. They showed you that, like I said, in the book of Eli. They showed you that in the movie, what is it called? This Is the End? I forget. With Seth Rogen and Craig Robinson and James Franco. Rihanna was in it. You know, it's supposed to be a comedy, but it's a movie based off the apocalypse. And it's funny how in all of these apocalyptic movies, it's always a scenario where the world is burning, man. This is how we know that these scriptures is true. Because we all know the world is getting ready to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. But anyway, you know, and This Is the End movie, they had, you know, people acting like they cool with each other and everything like that. They people walking down the street hoping they can get to their next destination alive. And then next thing you know, people setting up these little points so then they can surround you, take you, and eat you, man. These people are not going to be thinking about you at all, man. People not even going to be thinking about their own families, man. Literally, parents are going to be eating their kids. If they got dogs or cats, they're going to be eating them. That's how bad it's getting ready to get out here, man. It ain't about to be a thing where, you know, you're going to be able, like I said, to go to Walmart, go to Aldi, go to Sam's Club, or whatever the case may be. Go to Burger King or whatever and get you something to eat, man. Just like when the storms was going on in Texas, you know, people couldn't go to the grocery stores. They said lines were long for the fast food restaurants because everybody was looking for a hot meal because they didn't have no power. So everybody was rushing to the fast food restaurants. Now remember, if the fast food restaurants don't exist too, like I said, what you think people gonna start doing, man? Within these times, man, it's gonna be bugged outness everywhere, man. This is why we say stay within the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, because you just never know. You never know. Verse 5, it says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him." So that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. Trusting in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. We're going to need that trust. We're going to need that spirit upon us to have faith and believe in our power, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that's all we have. That's the only way you'll be able to make it from one situation to another. That's the only way. He's gonna make things happen so you can get away from those situations and keep living all the way until the chariots come, man. Let's jump down to verse 17. It says, "They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy." We're going to fall into the hands of the Lord, man, on the right-hand side as far as salvation goes, Lord willing. You know, like the scriptures say, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. That's when judgment comes upon you. When you do wicked or whatever, the Most High got to put that judgment upon you. He's the one that's doing it, man. We don't want to fall into the hands of the Lord when he's getting ready to bring judgment, man. Okay? You know, it's like the movie Saw. Anybody know about the movie Saw? You know, that pretty much is a movie where people wake up in these games, and pretty much, you know, they realize they're in a situation and everything like that, and they're in fear, they're terrified and everything like that, and then they realize they got to play a game in order to reach freedom, in order to be freed and move on. You know, they have to put themselves and go through things that they never thought that they had to go through, or they had to feel this pain in order to move on and be free and get away from the situation, right? That's kind of like what the elect gonna have to go through. Now, I'm not saying the elect is gonna go through pain like that, as far as you know, chopping your arm off, or your fingers off, or whatever, just so you can live, you know. But that's kind of like a sense of going through the fire, man. You got to go through things that you never thought you would be into in order to be free, man. Like we just read earlier, the elect is going to be going through the fire so they can be tried, man. And this is why we have to be ready, so we have to get ready, man. Always stay in the spirit. Always meditate on the things that you got to do, man. Because you never know what's going to happen, man. Like I said, we about to see some shit, man. We about to see some shit out here, man. And in order for us to be prepared for this, man, we got to have the spirit upon you. If you don't have the spirit upon you, you're not going to make it. Plain. You just not going to make it, man. Let's jump, let's get Proverbs 8 and 34. And it says, "Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death." And that's true, man. Everybody that hates the Most High, they love death. Elder Yashawamba did a video a while back on Dwayne Wade, because Dwayne Wade, you know, his family's all out of whack, man. You know, and Dwayne Wade is getting all this success. You know, I think he got like a game show or something coming out. You know, I think he's about to be an owner of a team or something. I forget. You know, but he already successful as far as his basketball career and everything like that, right? He's getting ready. You know, he's pretty much he's on top of the world right now. But as we all know, the people in the industry, you know, they signed that contract, man. And pretty much when you sign that contract, you're worshiping Satan. Okay? And we already know what Satan brings. Satan brings death. Alright, so when they not seeking the Lord, man, they have their rest and their riches and everything on this side. We looking for our rest and riches and everything in the kingdom. That's what we waiting for, because that's when everything is going to be right, man. That's when everything is going to go according to the way that it should be. Okay? Verse 34, let's read that again. It says, "Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors." That's what we're supposed to be doing. Hearing the words of the Lord. How do we hear the words of the Lord? Through these videos. With the brothers going out to the highways and the byways. You know? Listening to the word, man. Because these are nothing but the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He's just using us for the mouthpiece, man. And we're supposed to watch. Look at what's going on in life, man. For instance, when we go out and we see signs saying, and news articles saying that, you know, Wingstop is having chicken shortages, or other places are having chicken shortages, or you go to certain stores or whatever, they say they having coin shortages and everything like that. We instantly know what that's leading to. Oh, chicken shortages, yep, famine. We did say that was coming. Oh, coin shortages, the MOB, the chip, that's all it's leading to, digital life. We did say that was coming. We seeing it happen right before our eyes. We living what we're reading, man. We're living what we're reading. That's how powerful the Most High is, man. We're living what we're reading. And if that's not enough to make you believe in the Lord, I don't know what is. Point blank period, man. But we waiting on those things. We watching. We looking at the news and everything like that. People in the world are looking for other things. Like I was just talking to a brother on social media earlier, because he posted something saying that Grand Theft Auto 6 was coming out in 2025, according to news sources or whatever. And, you know, brothers was like, man, we going to be long gone out of here before then, Lord willing, you know. And then I left a comment, I was like, yeah, we ain't playing that game. And Lord willing, you know, we are out of here before then. But then I left a comment and I was just like, man, you know, I'm a Sonic fan. You know, I like video games and everything like that. You know, I play Sonic. You know, that's my shit. And Sonic's supposed to have the game come out next year. You know, around April or something like that, you know. And I'm just like, it's a possibility might play it. You know, that's literally less than a year away and everything like that. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm hoping I don't. I'm hoping I don't play it, man. I'm hoping we out of here before then. I could care less about a video game. We gonna be in the kingdom running like Sonic in the kingdom. You know, we like the scripture say, we can have feet like hinds feet. We gonna be able to run faster than Sonic. You know, we gonna be able to literally, you know, break the sound barrier and run, have races across the whole world on foot, man. Having fun, relaxing, enjoying ourselves. And one of the reasons that's going to be so sweet is because all of this work is going to pay off, man. We're going to feel it too, man. After going through all this anguish and trouble and sorrow and everything like that, man, the kingdom is really going to we really going to appreciate the kingdom, man. So this is what we watching for. So everybody in the world, man, like I said, they'll go on video game sites or look at ESPN, or they'll lean toward the things that gives them pleasure on this side, man. And they'll look out for those things. Man, we looking at the news, man. We looking at what's going on across the world. We paying attention to what's happening, you know? And that's what you're supposed to do. Because if you occupy yourself in things, in worldly things, man, you're not going to be occupied within the Lord, man. You're just not going to do it. So you need to really understand what's happening, man. You need to see what's going on and stay in these scriptures, man. These scriptures are our comfort. It's what gives us our woosah, man. You know, you're going having a bad day and everything like that, you read and you be like, yep, you're right. Next thing you know, your day is better, man. You speak to a brother, whatever the case may be, your day is better, man. This is why we need to do this daily, man. Daily. Because this is what is going to keep us ready for Jacob's trouble, man. When these things happen, we're not going to bug out, man. Just like when, you know, and everybody was realizing that gas was running out and everything like that. The brothers and everything wasn't worried about it. They're like, hey, man, if I get gas, I get gas. If I don't, I don't. I'll move on. Everybody else, man, you seen them. Idiotic people, too, man. Getting fucking laundry baskets with holes in it and filling up gas with the damn holes in the basket. And you know, they get large tubs of whatever it is, filling up the gas and everything like that, and literally a week later, everything got back normal. Now you got all this gas hoarded up in your crib, or whatever you got, and now you got to be careful and hope that your place don't set on fire, because you got dangerous elements and liquids all around your shit, man. We ain't bugging out, man. We not bugging out. We going with the flow, man. We trusting in the Lord, man. Point blank, period. So blessed is a man that heareth me, hearing the Lord, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. That's what we doing, man. We watching and seeing what's going on. Let's get Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. This is Hebrews 12 and 1. It says, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahweh, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. We in this race, man, and it's a spiritual race. It's a spiritual marathon, man. You know, the scriptures say a just man falleth 7 times, right? A just man falls 7 times, meaning a man of the Lord, or a man who believes in these scriptures, understands that he's going to fall, man. We in this flesh. We understand our spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. We understand that we're going to make mistakes. We're going to do things that's sin, man. Whether we're doing it willingly or unwillingly. We understand that we're going to go off. But we're going to be humble about it. We're going to try our best every day, man. So this is why it's a spiritual marathon, man. You might fall, but hey, man, you get back up and you keep running. There's a lot of brothers that already couldn't even handle this race on this side, man. So how much more do you think they'll be able to handle it if they were in Jacob's trouble, man? If you can't even handle just literally bringing out a video, you know, going out to the highways and the byways doing the work, or, you know, or just literally just converting, believing in the Lord and following the commandments, statutes, and laws to your best abilities, if you can't even do that now in a little bit of comfort that we have now, what you think you're going to start doing when Jacob's trouble starts, man? You're going to bug out. You're going to tweak, man. You're going to be tweaking. You're going to be looking around and you just, you know, ripping out your beard, ripping out your hair and shit, man. You're going to be looking like a cluck. You're going to be clucked out, man. It's just going to be a done deal for you. Because you got to realize that, hey, look, I ain't trying to be a cluck. I'm trying to be in the spirit of Yahweh, man. So we got to be ready for whatever it is that's getting ready to happen, man, no matter what, man. We ain't trying to be bugged out here, man. Verse 3, it says, for consider him that endures such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest you be wearied and faint in your minds. You have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Alright? If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Remember, man, the Most High is the Heavenly Father, right? He is helping, he is using us to build the house of David. What happens when the father figure is not in the crib, man? The crib is broken down. The crib is no longer in order. And we see that now within our daily lives, especially, you know, with Jake. A lot of Jakes do not have father figures in their lives, man. And you can tell because a lot of our sons are unseemly. They're weak within the spirit. They got to always go out there and be super tough instead of using their wisdom or their smarts to get through certain situations. You know, it's a lot of single mothers out here, and there's a lot of deadbeat fathers out here too, man, getting their women so pregnant. You know, this is my slang coming out. But, you know, getting them pregnant and everything, you know. And then they leave them alone, and they leave them on purpose. You know? And I said this in my other video the other day. I was like, a lot of these jakes, they see somebody who they super attracted to, and they'll get them pregnant on purpose just so they can have this thing, well, that's my baby mama. I'm going to make sure now I can have sex with her all the time, man, because she's going to automatically be in my life all the time, just for the simple fact that I have this child by her. Jake out here using their women for pleasure, man. For pleasure. And then you got our women, who use their children for finances. Getting pregnant on purpose, man. Just like I remember watching that TV show, The Game, with Tia Mowry from Sister Girl or whatever. And there was that one episode where the female's trying to get her boyfriend pregnant or whatever. I mean, not get him pregnant, but she was trying to get pregnant from him, because they wasn't together. The dude that Tia was with, they wasn't together, but she realized the girl that he was currently dating was trying to get pregnant by him on purpose, just so she can get the finances from him. And they had this thing called turkey basting. But pretty much, they would save the semen and whatever they needed, and then as soon as the dude would walk out of the room, they would grab whatever they had it in and put it inside of him, man. That's wicked as hell, just so they can have this child by this certain man and benefit the finances. Our house is broken up, man. We don't have a father figure. Now, like I said, when you read this again, it says, but if you be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. The Most High is going to put you through certain things in order to see if you really believe in him, man. Okay? He's not just going to make things all sweet for you and make things just a walk in the park and then be like, yeah, you part of the elect. No, man. He's going to have you walk through that fire, man. He's going to have you go through certain things in order to see if you're really a man or a woman of the Lord, man. Okay? It said, because remember, he is the Heavenly Father. And he's building the house of David, where there's order, where there is a father figure. He is the ultimate father figure, man. He is the power. Okay? So at the end of the day, we all got to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We got to fight these demons. We got to fight this flesh. Okay? And if he put us through certain situations, we deal with it, man. And we show him that we believe in him even when things are looking at its lowest, man. No matter what, man. Okay? Because right now, a lot of our people are bastards, man. They praying to Jesus. They praying to Jesus. They praying to Allah. They praying to Buddha. They are atheists. Living life the way that they want to live. They don't have a fear. They don't have the fear of the Most High in them. And that's one of the things that Apostle Gabar has been pushing a lot lately. A lot of people don't know what the fear of the Most High is. They don't have the fear in them, man. They live in accordance to what they think is correct. You're not supposed to be doing that, man. You're supposed to be having the fear of the Lord within you at all times. When you realize you did something wrong, instantly your heart should start beating. Instantly. Instantly, man. Like, oh shit, I fucked up. Let me go repent. Let me go pray right quick. Let me fast. Let me do this. Let me say I'm sorry, man. Let me humble myself down. So let me correct myself. Jake don't want to do that, man. Jake is so proud out here, man. And I don't understand why. It's crazy, man. But like I said, when you do these things, you go through this fire, when you're purified. And that's what the Most High is going to do during Jacob's trouble, man. And that's why we got to get our spirits prepared for that time, man. Because he's going to send us through the fire. But at the end of the day, as long as we keep this faith, we're going to come out on top, man. Literally. Because we're going to be out of this earth. We're going to be in them chariots, man. Alright? Yahweh Ratazah, meaning Lord willing. Alright? So go through the chastisement. Go through the fire. Prove to the Most High that you're worthy enough to be saved out of here, man. Make your calling and election sure. Alright? Let's get James chapter 5, verse 10. And it says, take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. You have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord. that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. The Lord, he wants to forgive you, man. He wants to protect you. You know, he don't, you know, it says in the scripture, he doesn't have pleasure in killing his own people, man. He doesn't have pleasure in that, but he will do it if it's necessary. And he's going to do it because he sees that this wickedness is polluted. He sees that this wickedness is polluting the whole earth, man. So he is going to make a move very, very soon, man. But at the end of the day, he wants to protect you. He wants to, you know, save you, man. But in order for him to do that, man, you got to show him that you want to be saved, man. Do you really want to make it out of here? Do you really believe in this, man? We got to look at the prophets of old. When they were put in certain situations, did they fold or did they believe in the Lord? Look at Isaiah. Look at Jeremiah. Look at Daniel. You know? Look at all of these great men, man. You know, the 12 apostles, the disciples, you know. Look at them, man. Did they fold or did they do what they were supposed to do? People, you know, their own people was getting ready to murder them, wanted to get them put to death. Our own people put Yahweh shot to death. Our own people wanted that to happen, man. And we seeing that now. So at the end of the day, we look at the prophets of old. When the prophets went through their fire, what happened? They received their rewards, man. They received their rewards. All right, Job went through his, said Job right here, Job went through his, you know, his fire, his tribulations. You know, he lost family members, lost riches, lost cattle, and everything like that. And everything, you know, but did he fold? No, man, he kept praying to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. He kept following him anyway. And then at the end, he received everything back, plus more. And that's what was getting ready to happen to us, Lord willing, man. We gonna receive the kingdom, man. We gonna receive those riches. We gonna receive, you know, the spoils. You know, we gonna receive all of that, man. Everything. But we got to show him that we want it, man. How bad do you want the kingdom? Get yourself ready, man. Prepare yourself for what it is. We understand that times of trouble is coming, man. They are coming. You know, us, you know, just going home, sitting down on our couches, you know, after we done doing our videos or whatever, you know, we realize it's chill time. You know, you can turn on the TV or whatever the case may be. You know, play Xbox, whatever you do for, you know, to relax or whatever. We understand that these things are about to be taken from us soon, man. They're about to be taken from us. It's about to become a time where we're going to have to get that bug out bag and get to walking, man. Live this life for as long as the Lord allows us to live it, man. You know, this comfortable life that we have right now is about to be changed soon. So we got to realize that is coming, you know? Because like I said, in the blink of an eye, something can happen out of nowhere, man. And the next thing you know, you got to get ready. But this is why we need to just be ready. Just be ready, man. So when these times come, you ain't got to worry about nothing, man. Let's close it out with Matthew 24. This is Matthew 24 and 42. It says, "Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good men of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh." All right? We're supposed to be watching and seeing these prophecies unfold, seeing what's going on, and be ready. Watch and be ready. Yahushua said this himself. These words are in red, man. He said, "Watch and be ready." If you were ready, you wouldn't have to worry about a thief messing your house up, man. You know? And like we all know, the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. When the Lord have these things happen, hey, what's the house? The spiritual house of David, what we're living in and it's trying to experience right now. Trying to be righteous. Trying to stay in the spirit. So when these things happen, we ain't going to be out here tweaking, man. We're going to be out here ready to show the Lord that we believe in him, man. 144% faith, man. We not going to be out here, you know, saying, "Oh, man, it's Jacob's trouble. I'm not going to make it." No, because if you, as soon as your spirit breaks, you break. And the Esau going to take advantage of that, man. The Most High is going to allow Esau to take advantage of your spirit breaking, man. then the next thing you know, you dead. So be ready so you don't have to get ready, man. Point blank period. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.